Join us as we talk with Lynn Collins, who stars as the fearless warrior princess Dejah Thoris. Lynn Collins, what was it like to play the Princess of Mars?
Playing Dejah Thoris was by far the most gratifying work that I've done so far. It was super tricky because we kind of deviated from the books to make her have more strength, more brawn, but we also had to work with her sensitivity and how receptive she was to others. The fighting and all of that was so great. I trained from 4 to 17 in karate and Okinawan style called shitaru, and went to Juilliard and trained fencing and sword work and combat. So all of that was like, wow, this is the time where I get to use my training. So it was incredibly gratifying. It was like checking things off the list.
I heard you got like in great shape, like quit smoking, you were boxing, and just to get clear.
Yes. I felt like I wasn't going to be able to smoke and do the physical demands.
No way. Yeah.
No way. Smoking made me rail thin. So I came in rail thin, and we had to box, I had to lift weights, I had to eat like massive amounts of protein and complex carbs. And then it was like, once I got there, it was then maintaining this place that was, kind of superhuman in a way. But what it did mostly is that strength, you can't help but feel it in your mind, in your heart. You can't play strong, you just are strong. Or you can't play bravery, you just are brave. So it transformed me as a human being. It opened me up. And the most amazing thing is once you go there, you can't go back. So now I'm like, we have to make it too, because I changed. I'm a different person out of playing her,
I love that she was smart and beautiful and strong. It was a great character. And I heard that when you were talking about Andrew Stanton, the director, that he almost had to work more reshooting scenes to bring the compassion because she was such a tough fighter.
Yeah, when we started the fight and they saw how I fought, which I was like, I'm gonna fight like a woman on Mars would fight. And they saw it and they were like, okay, well, we want to keep that, but now we're gonna have to take this scene and alter it so that she's softer here. So it was a dance, it was how we sort of created her journey and her arc.
Now, I read somewhere that you really wanted this role, and sometimes you go to the auditions and you put them out of your head, but this was different. What spoke to you about this film?
When I first had the script in front of me, I was just flipping through it. I was like, whatever, another script. And there was a monologue, Matai Shang's monologue, in that elevator thing where he's going down and he's talking about the planets and what they do to them. And I was like, this is serious. This is some next level stuff right here. And then I read the whole script and I was like, Dejah Thoris is next level for a female actress. So I knew, and then I met Andrew and was like, oh my God, he's next level director. So the whole thing was the biggest get of my career.
Because
so
he
far.
worked with you all individually when you would be walking into a scene.
Absolutely. He, his training as a director in sound booths with different types of people, different types of actors, learning how to communicate with them, transferred beautifully into live action, because what we need is that specific communication, and what we need is that safety net. He never lost it. So we were always safe, and the mistakes made us go to the next level of creativity, of the next choice would be even better. It was blissful, if you can't tell by my...
You sort of like the film.
Yeah.
When you actually see the film and the script, it's hard to explain, but it's really, like you were saying, it's very multi-leveled.
Yes, I think that there's a sociological message, planetary message, love in every language, and that's, when you have that's the kind of movies I want to see. I want to leave being inspired, and I hope that women and girls leave going, I got that, I can be that, and I hope that men leave thinking, about the Deja character, that's the kind of woman I want to support. It's the kind of woman I want to be with.
Exactly.
That is a powerful woman is the choice.
Your favorite aspects of Deja's of your character?
You know, my favorite sort of aspect of Deja is that you don't know what her experience with men has been like. You don't know if she even cares about having a relationship with men. You don't know. But that relationship with her father, such an intense, you know, as a princess, like what she has on her shoulders. Playing that sort of regality and that having that responsibility was really fun because it really stretched me.
And what about imagining these scenes that aren't, some of them, the characters aren't really there? I mean, you're dealing with 9-foot Martians and...
Yeah, you know, I did a lot of theater and we call it the fourth wall, what is between the actor and the audience. So that just is as most imagination as you can possibly muster.
Fun.
So by the time I got to this film, it was like, okay, I can do this. I know what this is like. This is a tennis ball. I know a fourth wall. This is easy.
Wow. Awesome. You're as smart as your character. I love it. Lynn Collins, John Carter, March 9th. We'll be there. Thanks so much.
Thank you.